What is up? What is up, y'all? I started watching this video, very quickly realizing that it was pissing me off more than anything I can remember in the past bit. So, now you're getting a full-fledged reaction video out of me as I break down Schifrillas' GBA course tier list. Because wow, I got one entry in and I wanted to pull my hair out. Let's just give it a shot.
Funding for Schifrillas is provided by Squarespace, the sponsor of today's video. Mario Kart, Soup, or Circuit? Nobody's favorite Mario Kart game. That's not because it's a bad game or anything. It's more so just because, well, like, come on. I sincerely doubt this would be anyone's first pick if they had the option to play any
first
Mario
pick,
Kart
sure,
right now.
makes sense.
It's considered functional enough for being the first handheld Mario Kart in the series, and I do think it's a little more fun than Super Mario Kart, but there isn't a ton of reason to go back to it these days.
Not true.
Unless Nintendo drops it on the Switch as part of the GBA selection of Nintendo Switch Online games, in which case I can take a look at it and say, yeah, I guess I can knock this one out real quick. I want to get to all these games eventually, so why not give this one a go right now? And to be totally fair to this game, even though the gameplay isn't the best, I do think they really made the most of the track selection here, with a ton of really unique themes that have never really been done by the Mario Kart series before or since.
See, like, maybe it won't be that bad, right?
Valleys and Mario circuits we had to trudge through in Super. And while I'm not disregarding gameplay entirely, I'm probably gonna give more weight to the vibes of each course.
Oh, that's always
other Mario Kart game.
That's always a great sign. That's always a great sign for my self-esteem.
Let's be honest, we're not winning any points in the gameplay category with this game.
No, you are wrong.
Of course, feels to play is still
it may not have an amazing engine, but this game has creative shortcuts.
So with that said, let's jump on into this game's selection of 20 courses. Oh yeah, I'm not ranking the bonus tracks from Super Mario Kart in this video. All of them are the exact same as they are in that game.
Fair.
Actively worse, with a lot of the hazards and course elements removed. Plus, there's no way I'm forcing myself to play through all those courses for 2 different videos. GBA original courses only in this one. Let's-a go. Disappointment in the game of life. I feel like most people automatically rank the track with the unfortunate, inexplicable screen shaking gimmick at the very bottom. But you know what? I'm gonna dare to be different and say that Broken Pier is even worse.
No!
Sharp turns, gaping holes in the floor, and downright miserable atmosphere that can just be summarized as Boo Lake but worse.
That is a skill issue.
The most actively unfun course in the entire game for me. And on top of
there
are
are so many cool shortcuts.
A miserable, borderline unplayable experience.
That's how I feel. He just showed me.
Earthquake! It's an earthquake!
It's so good.
Now
There's so many
the
shortcuts.
Usual bottom spot in everyone's rankings for this game, Snowland. It's
I
such
forgot.
a shame because the music and aesthetic of this course are so lovely, and there's nothing fundamentally wrong with the layout of the track either. It's just, why did this course have to be the one saddled with a violent screen shaking effect? I don't get it. Was this intentional, and if so,
I don't
why?
think it
You could have
was.
had this lovely winter-themed course with
I don't
penguins
remember
and
experiencing
snowmen
this.
foot. But instead, everyone remembers this one for giving them migraines. It honestly doesn't look that bad from secondary footage. But trust me, actually playing this course is agony, and it really didn't have to be that way.
I don't remember this being the thing.
Pass made an actually playable version of this course.
I didn't remember having that issue.
I remember it for that version instead
but alright.
Of this piece of shit. Oh well, those are my only D tier courses. So let's move on to some delightful C tier midness.
Does anyone know how to get to the lake?
Man, the Booster Course Pass really be out here picking some of the worst courses
Anyone know how to get to the lake?
Giving them the glow up of the century, huh? Boo Lake isn't bad per se, but much like Broken Pier, its atmosphere can just be kind of miserable, but not in a fun or creative way. It's just this bland, vaguely spooky boardwalk with the occasional annoyingly sharp turn, and it really doesn't stick
You're
out
taking a shortcut, my dude.
Plus,
why are you taking the shortcut if you think it's too sharp?
What with the lake? Did they seriously forget to add the lake? They forgot to add the lake. See, this is why the remake is automatically better. Because look, they membered the lake. Amazing. Oh well, even without the lake, the original version of this course is just kind of aggressively average. Not much else to say here.
Does anyone know how to get
Mario Circuit. You know, the one they remade in 8 with the Ultra Hands. That's gotta be the only reason anyone remembers this course at all. It doesn't even really resemble a circuit track. It's just kind of a road in a grassland. No obstacles, nothing of note at all, really.
That's what circuit tracks are?
Stop at the starting line. It's functional, but forgettable.
But, like,
Pretty
I
much one of the
understand.
most generic tracks you could ever ask for, so I guess it lives up to the Mario Circuit moniker.
Yeah.
Still, there's absolutely no reason this needed to be a Mario Circuit. You could have called this Tony Soprano Circuit and it still would have fit. It's honestly pretty raw that this is the only game in the series to feature Tony Soprano, and he didn't even get his own circuit. Come the hell on, Nintendo. Step up your game. And add him again as a character in the Booster Course Pass. I need
The
to be
fuck
able
are
to
you
get
talking
my
about?
fix in Mario Kart again.
What am I, Captain?
Again?
Just a bunch of sand.
Alright, look, I said at the beginning that the theming in Super Circuit's courses is actually fairly strong and creative, but there are some courses where that doesn't really apply, and Yoshi Desert is one of them.
Oh,
Yep,
man.
it's a desert, and yep, that's a Yoshi Sphinx in the background.
I like this track.
Okay, are we done here? A pretty standard layout and unbearably boring theme makes this a course I'm absolutely eager to never see return.
There's like a
in
lake
Super
shortcut,
Mario
isn't
Kart.
there?
Maybe add a train or
Are you
something,
even
and
gonna
then it will be
talk
cool.
about the
I
lake?
feel like
Yeah,
that's
there's the
suggested
lake.
for every desert themed course. Calamari Desert.
The
Red
lake
Water,
is
I
right
can't wait to
there.
Talk about you again.
Are we going to the park soon?
Lakeside Park. Yeah, I think this one has its fans, but I am not among them. The constant lava rocks raining from the sky can be a
What do
bit of
you
a nuisance to
mean?
deal with. And there's this one part where if you don't take a turn correctly, you're forced over a barrier.
Why are
and
you
end up
playing
farther back in the
Bowser?
track. Hey,
Oh,
Nintendo,
brother.
I don't like when courses do this. It just makes it a chore when missing one turn.
But also,
instead of me careening backwards and I have to make up lost time.
Old game
Overall,
design
this
will be
one's
old.
just more frustrating than fun to me. Not a bad course.
This one also
by
has a
any
really
means,
good
but
shortcut as
not
well.
one I'd ever really pick when Riverside Park is right there.
Wrong.
Peach Circuit.
Yay! Grass!
Yep, that sure is the extent of Peach Circuit's aesthetic.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, excuse me. There's also orange trees. That's kind of cute, I guess. Honestly,
You'll
I
notice
don't
the orange
actively
trees, but you're
dislike
gonna
this
ignore the
course,
lake on
since
Yoshi.
given how
Okay.
jank Super Circuit's controls can feel, sometimes a nice easy course you can actually play without falling off a cliff is really welcome. I've definitely enjoyed myself on Peach Circuit before, but I also couldn't in good conscience rank this one any higher because, like, come on. It's
Yeah,
basically doing the bare minimum for a course in this game.
Yeah,
And
this
while
one's-
it had
this one,
slightly
whatever.
more charm than Mario Circuit,
I don't know
can't
why,
really
but
say
alright.
It sticks out in my mind all that much. Fine beginner course, I guess, but not much more. As a
Beginner
matter of
courses will be
fact,
beginner
let's go
courses.
ahead and start a ranking of every first course in Mario Kart games. I don't think anyone has ever done this before, but that's for good reason because there's no way anyone would ever click on a video like that. So I won't make a video on the topic. I'll just keep a running list as we go through all these games.
Alright,
Luckily,
sounds fun.
Number 1 is Luigi Circuit from Double Dash. Quite literally peak fiction because you go
Yeah.
backwards on the track at one point. Number 2 is Peach Circuit because at least it's kind of charming and I like it better.
Oh,
than
you're
some of
doing
this
all the
game's
circuit
jankier
tracks.
And last place is currently Luigi Circuit Wii because there's at least 2
Oh,
dozen
wait.
courses in that game.
I don't
that are
remember my
way
order
more
of
fun.
GBA.
Boy, oh boy,
Don't
I
judge
can't
me.
wait to see how this list evolves over time. Where will Figure 8 Circuit and Toad Circuit rank? Tune in next time to find out. Who boy.
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker!
No
Rainbow
fucking
Road.
way.
More like Painbow Road. 'cause, yeah,
Skill
that sounds kinda
issue.
I know rainbow roads are supposed to be hard, but if you touch any of
Skill
these corners at the wrong
issue.
angle, you're plummeting to your death. And I don't know, that just kind of seems excessive. In addition, this is easily the most forgettable rainbow road of the lot.
What
Nothing
do
that
you
really stands out
mean?
about it. At
The
least I
track
remember
is
the
lined
classic
with
SNES Rainbow
ramps.
Road. But yeah, there's not a whole lot. That's
The
special
only
about this
limit
one.
is your
Even the music is
creativity,
usually average,
which
but
you
it's
have
usually
none
associated
of.
with the best song in every Mario Kart game. It can be fun to try and master.
At
the
least you
course
understand
in
the
this course
music.
And take some insane
Yes!
shortcuts.
It is
But
incredibly
it's hard
fun.
to say if the amount of effort you need to put in for that is even worth it. Like,
It doesn't
who's
take
gonna
that
be
much
impressed by
effort.
Your mastery of the Mario Kart Super Circuit version
You!
of Rainbow Road.
You will
Overall,
be.
an
You
okay
will be
iteration
able
of
to
this
talk
classic.
about how
Back
fun
when
that
we originally
is.
got the
Oh
Wii
my
U
god.
DLC for Mario Kart 8, I kind of wish they would have brought this game
Oh.
back instead of SNES Rainbow Road. Just so we
I
could
mean,
skip
yeah.
it when the next game rolled around and get an actually fun Rainbow Road in Mario Kart 9 instead.
Oh,
Now
fuck
I know
you.
better all these years later. We're
Fuck.
never getting Mario Kart 9.
True,
So might
but
as well
fuck
just
you.
remaster better Rainbow Roads for Mario Kart 8 instead of subjecting ourselves to this one. Anyway, the C tiers
You're
are now
so-
over, so it's B
I
tier
hate
time,
you.
baby. Good, solid tracks and shiz.
Oh.
Rain, huh?
Luigi Circuit leaves the other two circuits
Wow,
in this game in
rain.
the dust by way of its theme alone. I mean,
It-
it's
there's rain.
raining. That's cool, right? I don't know, it's something, I guess. Legit though, I always kind of
There-
liked the
there's
theme of
rain.
this one. taking place in this stormy airfield with a big Luigi blimp in the background. It's some relatively neat stuff by circuit standards, and I think the graphical effect of the rain, coupled with the puddles you have to dodge, makes
Is
it a
literally
course,
is
all things
literally
considered.
2 frames.
Maybe you could even
The
see it
rain
reflected
is
in
2
Luigi's
frames.
psyche and the less than sunny disposition he must have acquired in his brother's shadow. Or maybe I'm reading too much into it. Bottom line is, it's not a bad course, and I kind
It's
of
not.
enjoy it despite its simplicity.
But
Bowser is coming.
I'ma keep it real with you, Chiefs. I don't have it in me to rank the Bowser's castles separately. They all give me
I
similar
can
feelings
respect
when
that,
playing
but I
them,
am
and
still
their layout
upset.
and background changes aren't enough for me to justify giving them wildly different slots in the ranking. Now, don't
They're
worry.
very different
I did
tracks.
put critical thought into which ones I like better than the others. It's
Okay.
just that the difference is kind of minuscule, you know? The
Okay.
weakest one to me is Bowser Castle 2. Still a good course with
Alright.
solid lava pits to hop between, but it doesn't really stick out that much to me compared to the other ones. Next is Bowser Castle 1. Easily the simplest course of the lot, but I don't really think simplicity is a bad thing when it comes
I would
to
agree.
This game.
This one's
I
okay.
think it's pretty fun to dodge the thwomps and leap over lava in the final section. It's
Yeah.
short but sweet, and it feels a lot less basic than it is because of how rockin' the music is for all these castle courses, as well
Sure.
as how neat the backgrounds are. Next is Bowser Castle 4. By contrast with 1, I really admire the complexity at play here and how many branching paths there are in this creepy-ass power plant, complete with lava, thwomps, Mecha Koopas, the works. Definitely the highlight of the Special Cup for me, considering it's the only one of those courses I actually like. Huh. Anyway, my favorite Bow Wow Castle
Oh,
is
boy.
8. Not only because the background is the most unique, taking place outside the castle with ominous purple bricks and dark clouds, and not only because this course triggers my Wii nostalgia, but because I weirdly find this one to be more satisfyingly treacherous than 4. What with the thwomps, potaboos, and gaps in the
Oh, so
bridge,
now you like
it
treacherous
sticks out
track
in my mind as
design.
the most fun, most unique, and most deserving of the super cool music and atmosphere these GBA Bowser's Castles have been afforded. But again, they're all not really different enough to justify being that far apart from each other in my ranking.
Sure.
All good courses, but holy shit, there did not need to be 4 of them. Come on, Super Circuit,
Eh.
you're doing so well with making unique track ideas. What happened? Oh yeah,
Eh.
I guess we just raced right past the halfway mark in the ranking. So now it's time for the part of the video where Schifrillas talks about battle mode. It's
Oh, yeah,
okay.
you do this.
You just kind of link up with a second player and try and pop each other's balloons. It's mildly fun, but one of the weaker battle modes in the series.
I've not
as
played
you
it, so I don't
probably
know.
expected. Here's the course ranking. At the bottom, you got Battle Course 1. It sure is the textbook example of a battle mode course with nothing memorable or exceptional about it. Next is Battle Course 2. It's
What
Bowser
the?
themed, which is cool, and I like the part in the center.
I've never
where you
seen
can
this
get you
before.
From every side. It adds some strategy and stuff. Up next is Battle Course 3. Are you detecting a pattern here? This one is far better than its Wii counterpart because the L's in each corner are far less intrusive. I like how open it
Okay.
is, but how there are also places to hide. That's neat. Finally, Battle Course 4 is the best one. It may be a desert, but I like the Oasis theme here. It makes for fun hazards to weave between and hide from your opponent with. I think this will be a really cool addition to a modern Mario Kart game with underwater driving added. And it's pretty neat here. Okay, we're done. Now I'm gonna go build a website that talks about how suspicious it is that to create beautiful portfolio, private work, Squarespace, and don't simply .org, or you can always get a more specific one like .art if you want to be fancy. If you're ready to share your passion or domain.
You're looking at the non-champion, Mr. Cheat Sheet.
Cheap Cheap Island is probably one of the least talked about courses in this game, which is a shame because I actually think it's pretty solid.
It's
Just this
it's
lovely
fun.
tropical
It's
level
alright.
taking place at sunset, with some satisfying turns and branching paths that make this one sufficiently fun to drive through.
Yeah, this
Crabs,
one's alright.
seagulls, and big-ass jumpy Cheep Cheeps in the background are all nice touches. And yeah, I can't say I would be too upset if this course ever came back. It's simple, but honestly really
I was
charming
happy
and
to see
nice.
this one in
I could
tour.
also compliment the music, but I better save those words for the course that more people associate with this song.
It's March 1st, and it's cheese.
Cheeseland, Gromit. Remember when the theme of this course was actually cool and unique? When it looked like you were on the moon and there were little mice everywhere, and it was unlike any other course in the series?
I mean, he
theme-wise?
kinda spittin'.
And then the Mario Kart 8 version kind of missed the point and made it aggressively desert-like while also
No,
removing
he's
all
kinda
the
spittin'
unique
here.
attributes.
He's kinda
Yeah,
spittin'
I
here.
still don't know how I feel about that choice. Whatever. I'm still a strong supporter of OG Cheeseland. I love the theming. I love the
Does he
jumps, I
know
like the
about the
turns.
shortcuts?
It's a good solid course and it makes me really hungry.
No. He does
Hungry
not.
for a
He does
remake
not.
that doesn't ditch the entire aesthetic for something notably worse. Whatever. At least this course didn't get the Sky Garden treatment.
What do
Good
you
Lord, What
mean?
a disaster. Speaking
It's
of
still an
disasters,
okay
let's talk
track.
about the opposite of those. A-tier courses. Woo!
White sandy beaches? I'm telling you, this could be the San Diego Zoo.
Shy Guy Beach. Now I know what you're thinking. Shampopolarosis, you trashed this course so hard in your Mario Kart Wii ranking.
I forgot about
What was
that.
your least favorite course in that game? How is it so high in this ranking? I don't know, honestly. It's just gooder here. In Wii's engine, it sticks out like a sore thumb mechanically and graphically. It just doesn't work for Wii's gameplay style. But here, yeah, I don't know. I just find this big-ass beach really charming to race and cut corners on. Because of the kind of
Okay.
janky controls of this game,
I can respect that.
I generally have more fun on the bigger and more open tracks. And this certainly is that. It's fun cutting corners on this huge beach and taking in the beautiful music and charming visuals. Plus, the cannonballs and other hazards are way less annoying than they are in the Wii version.
That is
Yeah,
true.
Surprising banger for me that kind of got butchered
It's alright.
in the remake.
It's not that
Basically
much
the
worse than
exact
Wii, but,
opposite of most of the GBA courses
I
in
can
Mario
respect
Kart
it.
8. And as I was saying in the Cheap Island segment, we gotta talk about how good this song is. Just this perfect tropical theme to bop to. Give me the
It's-
aux cord on a beach vacation, and you know I'm playing this at full blast.
Weird take, but okay. Weird
As of
flex.
the time I'm writing this, Riverside Park is the latest GBA addition to Mario Kart 8. And as solid as that version is, I definitely have to give props to the original for being one of my favorites in Super Circuit. The Sunset Jungle
Sure.
theme is gorgeous, as is the jazzy music. But honestly, it's the layout of this course that really excites me.
Okay.
Which is rare since most of these GBA courses kind of blend
We're
together
getting
from
gameplay
layout wise.
talk here.
But with this one, all of a sudden U-turns and jumps are so fun and distinct to me. Especially
Yeah.
the sharp turn left and sudden big leap right before the finish line. What a great way to end
It's
this
almost
course.
like
It may not have any
Riverside
hazards,
or
but it just
Lakeside
sticks out
Park
to me
has that
as being one of the
too.
more exciting and adventurous courses of the lot, without having any annoying, difficult aspects to it. It's a banger through and through. For years now, I've heard this game's fans gush about how good Sunset Wilds is.
It's not that
And all I
great.
can say is, yep, they're right.
It's
Themed
not
after
that
the American
great.
Southwest and featuring a setting sun that
The setting
dynamically
sun's
progresses
cool,
to
but,
nighttime
like-
as the laps go on, it's hard to deny how absolutely beautiful this course is.
It's
There
pretty.
are sharp turns, an adventurous music track, and my personal favorite touch, tents with Shy Guys in them. You run into one and a Shy Guy will latch onto your cart, slowing you down and sucking up all your coins. What the heck is going on there? Part of me wonders if the clear
Why-
influence from
why
Native
was that
American
Hunt Down the
community
Freeman?
isn't a little insensitive by modern standards, but I sincerely doubt the Japanese people who made this course 20 years ago had any ill intentions. They just had some neat gameplay ideas and a creative theme they wanted to implement. It's probably for the
Sure.
best that most of the imagery from the original version is gone from the Tour remake, and most likely the upcoming Mario Kart 8 remake, because I can't really see them bringing back any other GBA track besides this. But regardless of whatever weird, unintentional
Yeah, you're probably
implications
right.
this course originally had, it really is a banger in the visual and gameplay department, and I
Yeah.
can't get enough of it.
Today is a gift. That is why it is called a present.
Everyone knows how good
What?
the Ribbon Road glow up in Mario Kart 8 is.
No?
Did you know that the original version of the course is also one of the prettiest and most creative courses in that game? It's true. There really is this air of majesty
It's
and
red.
presence that are present in the background and as obstacles.
It's
in the
red,
course.
there are-
and those
there are
top of
box
the amazingly
trees.
appealing track itself make for a course that just oozes charm at every turn. And the turns themselves
No.
are fun too. It's just an immensely enjoyable course that puts me
It's-
in a good
it's a
mood
red
every
road
time
with
I'm racing on it.
box
And there's
trees.
barely anything wrong with it. It's just satisfying from start to finish. One of the
It's like,
greatest
I guess
tracks
it's
to come out of
okay.
this game by far. There's only
No.
one course that it falls just short of.
This
The
track is
only
good in
real
GBA.
S-tier
This
course
track
in
is very
this
good.
game, in my opinion. That, of course, being Sky Garden is the best Super Circuit course, and it ain't even close. There's just a certain level of majesty to this course that can't be touched. With gorgeous music, impeccable
It's good.
atmosphere, and a course layout that's just the right level of difficulty. There's plenty of space for you to be able to cut corners and drive the way you want, while still having enough cliffs for you to need to watch your step, and shortcuts for you to try and pull off. if you're bold enough. The layout
Yeah.
of this course is about as perfect as you can get for a flat 2.5D racing game. And the aesthetic
Yeah.
and background music are
No, he's
equally
right.
perfect. There's simply no topping this course in my eyes. It's about as magical
No, I
and
can respect
ethereal
this.
of an experience as you can possibly get on the GBA.
Now it's
And
time
I
to trash on the
fully
8 version, right?
understand the hype surrounding it. And I also understand the frustration people have with how it was adapted into Tour and Mario Kart 8. Ooh boy, do I have some
It's
words
not
about
that
that.
bad.
But we'll save that discussion for a later date. Whew,
Oh,
that wasn't so
okay,
bad.
sure.
I think Super Circuit only looks lame compared to the rest of the Mario Kart series. But taken
Yeah,
on
it's
its own,
fine.
It's a cute little game with a decent selection of courses.
It's
and I
a good
really
game.
Like how 8 is finally doing so many of these concepts justice with some banger remakes. But even the original iterations of these courses are pretty solid, thankfully. Anyway,
Yeah,
we'll see
they
what
are.
game I do next time. I have a lot of fun options to pick from, and also Super Mario Kart, so anything's possible. Good night, Tri-State area.
Alright, well, that was fun. Later.